from the industry side. We have discussed the law. What kind of challenges which are being faced by the industry or by your organization, if any?
Yeah, thank you, Abhishek. So thanks for this insightful discussions. So from an industry perspective, I don't have too much in-depth on the arbitration, the legal and procedural side. But of course, I mean, from an industry perspective, we would really love to see that, we need to have the outcomes coming very speedy. So that's what industries are looking forward to. How can we resolve things very quickly and move on? Be an injunction coming against me, or that I have a remedy that's available from an arbitral tribunal. So I'm also equally curious to know a couple of points, like to read something about an appealable position when a decision by the tribunal is vitiated by fraud or against the public policy. So I'm just curious to know what context is that. If all of the injunction decisions are being appealable, then it is certainly going to delay the decisions. So from an industry perspective, we'd like to see things moving on very fast. So just curious to know what remedies do we have to move things very fast, and what are the stages when we could see some kind of a resolution without having to have the interim injunctions appealable. These two situations, one is about fraud and the other is about against public policy. That's one part. The other, I'm curious to know if that is connected to enforceability of a foreign award. So I also read about some amendments coming that a foreign arbitral award is not going to be challenged in India, if it is so. But as I hear from you, it is going to be challenged, right? So our concerns are really a speedy resolution. So how we can get along with this speedy remedies, which may defeat the very idea of having an arbitral tribunal. So that's the concern I would like to throw some. It'd be great to see some answers from the panelists, including Mr. Verma and Mr. Singhani and Abhishek.
Just a preliminary observation. Now the timeline for arbitrations, domestic arbitration has been restricted to 12 months and then a further 6 months extension. So I think that has been a big shift from what used to be ongoing. The other thing is, I think the courts to decide to look into the conduct of the parties, which party delayed it or how did it go. From a practical experience, when we have filed arbitration petition before different high courts, for execution or for enforcement, we have seen different levels of delays in different courts. Karnataka court, where you come from, it's been pretty expeditious. We've found very efficient. Delhi, where we come from, it's again very efficient. You file a matter today, it's listed within next 2 to 3 days, and there is no delay at all. Some of the other high courts, like Mumbai, if I can publicly say, or even Hyderabad, there they have taken significant time for even listing the matters, or Allahabad for that matter. Mr. Verma, I believe you come from Allahabad. What would you say about Allahabad's situation?
No, I don't come from Allahabad, but I got some experience there. You're right. When I used to go to Allahabad, there was many years back. You could actually file a petition and get it heard in 5 minutes. You could just present it to the court, and the court will take it up and hear your matter. So that in a lighter vein. And no, but if I can add to what George is asking, I think his question, if I've understood it correctly, was more related to the arbitration process or the award rather than the interim order, because we were talking about interim orders and the results of that. So keeping that aside, I think the Indian law, the Indian arbitration has made wonderful progress in terms of providing relief to people opting for arbitration in a very expeditious manner. Now, I have had experience of dealing with cases under the 1940 Act when I became a lawyer, and Section 20 petitions, if anybody is even aware of them now, which was for appointment of arbitrators, would take years. Evidence was being recorded in a Section 20 petition. So if we look at the history from where we are coming, today a situation is that for a lawyer who appears before arbitration courts, I'm telling about Delhi High Court. It gives us shivers down our spine to argue a Section 34 petition for admission and getting an order for staying an arbitral award. So that's a very positive step where the process of arbitration is respected and it is kind of understood that the whole purpose of arbitration would be lost if time is wasted in either getting an award or implementing an award. Major step that has been taken is depositing of arbitral amounts, which is a big detriment for anybody against whom an award has been passed. So there is obviously a huge progress, but of course there is always scope for improvement, and I'm sure as we go forward, there would be situation would improve more and more on this aspect. If your question or if it is to be dealt with for the interim orders, then obviously everybody understands the importance of urgency in getting an interim order, and even the courts would be very reluctant in interfering with the orders passed under Section 17, because at the end of the day, interim orders are more discretion of the adjudicating authority based on certain basic norms, and higher courts very rarely would interfere in a judicious exercise of discretion. So I'm not much worried on those counts.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Absolutely. Just although I'm deviating a bit, so how about the final arbitral award? They are also are available to the courts and then again can be debated again in the courts. I'm just curious to know other than beyond injunctions, interim injunctions.
Can I just answer this question?
Yes.
See, if you have gone through the scheme of the Act, it provides a limitation period of challenging the award. It can't be an unending process. And the period provided is 3 months plus 30 days. And that's it. There are judgments which clearly says that this period cannot be extended. The delay in filing the petition cannot be condoned. Even 1 day delay cannot be condoned. So obviously the procedure has been expedited. Besides, in addition to what Verma sir or Ravi sir have already shared, in 2015 they have passed a Commercial Courts Act. So they are setting up commercial courts, who will be dealing with commercial matters, including arbitration matters. So these courts will not be regular civil courts. They have been set up for these purposes only. So definitely things are going to improve. And we have seen, like in Delhi, and for that matter, I would say Delhi, Mumbai, or even Gurgaon, we have seen things being expedited. But yes, I would agree with you that it's going to take some time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that, Abhishek. Yeah, that's good to hear. So that's it.